Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we have a bit of a crazy kind of idea here. So we're going to be going in on this rocket launcher base with all tanks, and we're going to be using Dr. Caveman, of course, and his second wind ability, because I assume we're going to lose quite a bit of tanks here. Now, I've seen some of these rocket launcher bases and how they go before, and usually the tanks just get absolutely wrecked before you can really get anything done. So I'm hoping that we can find a way around this here. So let's just launch out the tanks and Dr. Caveman, and then we're just going to throw out some shocks, and we're going to throw out some health kits. Okay, so there's a lot of damage happening, guys. There's a lot of damage happening right now. We're going to get some critters going up like this, and let's go ahead and get another round of shocks out like that, and oh my god. Like, I guess this is why they don't have 50 rocket launchers on a single base here, guys, but we're not done yet. We're not throwing in the chicken feathers just yet, guys. I mean, yes, it's a ton of rocket launchers, but where there's a chicken, there's a way, guys. So let's bring out the better version of tanks, aka the Scorchers, and see if we can do something there. So we'll load up the skanks here, and let's just switch out to tons of Scorchers. Now, I wanted to see what the tribal boosted tanks can get done, but we're going to use all Scorchers here just to see if we can have a chance here on this crazy Hammerman base builder base, guys. And then from there, we're going to go into Dr. Terrence and see what we can get done with the smoky tanks, which is one of Chicken's favorite troop combinations, guys. If you haven't seen any of the older like Mega Crab stuff, smoky tanks are like 100% viable and actually pretty good. So we can actually just go back over to this tab, if you didn't know that. I guess the tab, if you don't close it and you just go back into the game, then it's just a faster way of going back into it, which is kind of nice. So let's try it this time, guys. Let's try it this time. Now, the tanks have, what, 8,000 health with the tri boost, something like that? 8,000, something like that. The Scorchers have 40,000, plus the, well, there's no tribal boost, but plus the chicken statue boost. So let's go ahead and let's launch a couple barrages here, because we don't want to deal with any of these shock mines. So we're going to need, I think we actually need all of that GBE to throw them down. Yep, 96 right there. So hopefully Caveman can actually stay alive here, guys. But look at this. The Scorchers are actually, oh my god, the game is like glitching out. This is crazy. There's so many rockets going on. Caveman's already done for. So thanks for coming out, Caveman. You didn't do very much there, but wow, this is insane. The game is like seriously like freaking out right now. But maybe we can get something done here, guys. Maybe we can get something done. Let's go ahead and shock these rockets on this side. And I'm not sure if shocks are the best way to go or if throwing barrages are. I know critters are definitely not going to be a good option because they're just going to get melted instantly. So let's go ahead. Let's throw another round of shocks down. And the good thing about this is when you get all your Scorchers up to a line, there's probably at least one line of rockets, maybe even two, that aren't going to fire at all because the no fire zone is so huge. You see the Scorchers, when they get up here, you see all these rockets, they're only shooting at that one because it's way over on the side, but the rest of the Scorchers are actually able to get right up and close, and they completely negate like a full line of rocket launchers. So we're doing some work here, guys. We're doing some work. It's not looking promising, I wouldn't say that, but it's not horrible, I guess. So the good thing about this too is there's no ice on any of these bases, obviously. So the rockets don't have like very much health whatsoever. That was a waste of an artillery right there. Okay, so we need to, man, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close, guys. We got another shock loaded up here. Let's go ahead. Let's clear out these ones. This Scorcher way up here on the right side, that's purely just a distraction Scorcher. And let's actually go ahead and flare right onto the HQ at this point, guys. And let's get some medkits going here. And I'm not sure if we should use another medkit or if we should throw an artillery on for the extra damage, guys. But this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Okay, so we got all the Scorchers up. Let's throw another medkit down, and we are gonna get it. So big shout out to the master, the rocket launcher base, guys. That was actually pretty fun. So definitely recommend that you check out some of these Hammerman base builder bases if you haven't before. That could have gone either way for sure. Luckily, we were able to just kind of clear a bit of a nice path there and get most of the Scorchers up on the left-hand side. So enough of the Scorchers. Let's bring the tanks back, guys, and we're going to be doing some smoky tank attacks on today's Dr. Terrence. So for smoky tanks, I haven't really thought about it much, but I'm thinking Caveman with the Ice Shield. Sorry, I meant to hit select there. I'm thinking Caveman with the Ice Shield is probably going to be the best ability to use. And that's not necessarily because of the Ice Shield. I mean, it's going to be good. Especially when we get up and there's a bunch of boom cannons and whatever that are stuck on the base, that are stuck on the tanks, I mean, and we can negate a couple of those shots. But I think his passive healing ability is going to be huge for tanks. Because it's kind of like having, I think, what does that work out to? It works, Caveman is like equal to 5 minutes or something like that. It could be way off there, guys. But yeah, obviously at lower levels, I wouldn't even bother trying this until you have him at least, I have him at level 16 now. And I haven't noticed a massive difference with the passive healing ability, but I do notice a bit of a difference. So it's not very good. Like level 10 and under, I wouldn't bother planning attacks around using his passive healing ability, to be honest. But let's just see if we can actually GB this out. I shouldn't have sent the tanks down this one. So we'll launch a bunch of critters on there, but yeah, I haven't noticed a massive difference with it. But I'm thinking once he gets up to max level, that his passive healing is going to make Scorcher Tank, Rifle Crowd, Zuka Medic, even that much stronger. Because I think for the most part, people now are still using Everspark because her passive critters are amazing with Scorchers and tanks, obviously. Alright, so stage 3, let's just launch the tanks out like this, guys, and see what we can get done here. We'll throw a couple barrages out like that, and I'm basically just going to be using the tanks as meat shields for the critters to actually get up and onto the HQ. We'll go ahead and throw a couple artilleries over there and some critters in the back to get a couple hashtag chicken chews on the base, guys. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to try out some of your bases. I know I keep saying that every time I do a base build video and never end up doing it, but tweet me your bases, guys. We'll get around to doing it eventually. And let me know if there's any really fun or cool bases that you voted for or whatever that you would like to see in the game that maybe we could showcase here in a video and get some more people to vote for it. Because honestly, I haven't seen that many... I haven't seen that many really good bases that I think would actually be worth putting into the game just yet. But if you guys have, definitely send them to me on Twitter at thechicken24. And we can start to showcase some of those, and maybe when the team gets back from whatever that... Because I haven't heard about anything about them picking bases or like a voting thing that they're doing. Because I remember that they said that the votes that we do count towards the base builder bases, but they're gonna have the final say. And I haven't heard anything about whether they're actually picking some bases, some NPC base builder bases to go into the game just yet or not. But yeah, like I said, if there's any cool bases that you guys think deserve to have a bit of a spotlight, then definitely let me know and we can do that. Perfect. And okay, so alright, so stage 5, guys, it's time to do the actual strategy here. So we'll get the tanks rolling up like this, and we're gonna start the smoke party right about here. And I'd like to keep them tucked in underneath that barrel. And this is gonna be tough because we have boom cannons and shock launchers on this base, guys. So we're gonna have to be pretty careful here. Caveman might go down to that boom cannon depending on where he wants to go. And let's just go bang bang like that, guys, and then we're just gonna flare right on over to the HQ like this. Kind of a greasy start. I'm actually gonna flare back like that, and then flare once more onto the HQ. So rough start for the smoky tanks, guys, but we'll get the ice shield going up and see if that actually helps a bit. It seems like it's pretty decent because I mean it definitely saved a few tanks there that we were able to get. That the boom cannon was shooting. So you see that when you get all the tanks on the HQ and they actually are able to fire, they do massive damage. So the shock launcher hurt us there, the weird smoke walk hurt us there, but whatever. Stage 5, guys. Stage 5, Tropical Dr. Terrence shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's go ahead and get a big shout out to the commenter of the day. And that is going to be Jack. And Jack, I believe Jack went on record, guys, and said that all you need in this game to progress is a bunch of boosted up green statues and the Spirit Dancer tribe maxed out, because that is the green version of the tribes. And we all know how Jack likes his green statues. So how do we want to play this one, chicken? I don't see any shock launchers, which is good. The only thing that I'm seeing is going to be difficult here is the landing. And, okay, so, you see how we delayed the smokes there? that is just to give us a chance and to save us a little bit of GBE, because it's going to be tough to get them all to walk. We did lose Caveman there, but I think that's going to be okay for this base, just because I don't see any shock launchers, guys. And then we're going to go a nice, very, very wide double smoke there. We might have to move the tanks in a bit. So it's been a while since we used the smoky tanks, guys, but it does work. It does work. Trust the chicken. Okay, so we'll go shock like that. Let's go critters over here, and let's go health kit. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. The tanks do really, really good damage when you get them up onto the HQ. We're going to be able to blast through this relatively quickly here. And since they're tanks, you don't have to worry about rock launchers. You don't have to worry about machine guns. They can just shoot at you all day long. It doesn't have to be the fastest attack in the world, guys. As long as you get them there, as long as there's you either take out the shock launchers and boom cannons, or you have the ice shield there to protect you, then you're gonna be home safe, home free, whatever the saying is at the end of the day. Back. All right, so stage 7, guys. Stage 7. Let's just dive right on into it and see what we got here. I don't see any shock launchers, which is good. That's a very good sign, guys. So what I'm thinking, a little bit unconventional is how we're gonna do this today, guys. Let's get Caveman into the middle. Let's try to get all the tanks right up here like this, and then let's walk up right like that, guys. So we're gonna have all the tanks coming up like this, nice and slow. Caveman's probably gonna get hit by that boom cannon. No, he's gonna be able to keep up. Actually, Caveman, get in there! Oh, you giant oaf! Caveman refused to come along for the journey, guys. But that's going to be okay. So, we're tanking all the mines here. Get it? Tanking all the mines? Right, not bad, not bad. Alright, so we got all the tanks up here like this. Now, they're going to spread out massively here, guys. My plan was actually to... what are we talking about, chicken? This could be rough here, guys. This could be rough. But the plan was actually to clear out some stuff with them before they got onto the HQ. But I guess that was not in the cards for this one. So I think that's going to wrap it up for the smoky tank version of this, guys. And let's just bring out the Zookas, because this looks like a really fun Zooka layout that we can try here. And let's keep the ice shield. I know it's silly and it's goofy and chicken, just use Battle Lords with Zookas, but I want to use the ice shield. I like using the ice shield with Zookas. I think it's a lot of fun. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a trolling thing. When you beat a player base or whatever and you have the ice shield, it's kind of like spinning in Brawl Stars. It's just like or like the whatever in Clash Royale. I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. So we'll get the barrage going up here. Take out all these mines for us, please. And okay, we're gonna take out one more manually, but that is fine, guys. That is fine. And we'll do the same thing. We'll get Caveman right up nice in the middle here. And easy, 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 Caveman. He's a little excited, guys. I guess he can't heal himself, eh? I never realized that. Okay, so we'll go up like this. And, okay, so Caveman's probably gonna get roasted again. He just refuses to follow us today. Well, that's fine, guys. That's fine. Once a caveman, always a caveman is what the chicken says. That doesn't make any sense, chicken. Alright, so we got the Zookas up like this. We aren't gonna have any ice shield, which kind of sucks. But, I think we should be okay here. So let's go ahead. Let's get the critters out like this. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go medkits for the win, guys. We only need a couple shots here. We got 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Stage 7 goes down. Back. So let me know down in the comments, guys, some of your base builder bases you'd like me to try out. Some of the better ones that you've seen that you would actually like to see implemented into the game. And we can definitely get some of those going. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. I just smashed this poor chicken sticker here. Chicken out.